Yes, sir, baby, on the Radar Radio. Yo, Trench Mob in the building, Chicago in the building, JR007 in the building. What up, bro? Welcome back to the show. Last one we did was on Zoom, right? Literally, I think towards the beginning of the pandemic. The Mob Ties album just came out. It's been quite some time since then, but I'm happy that, because this interview we were actually supposed to do back in December, but I caught COVID or the flu. Was it top of December or end of December we were supposed to do? Top of December? That's when I caught the flu and I was down bad. And then I ended up catching COVID the last month of December. So it just didn't work out. But now you back in New York and I'm a superhero with all my antibodies in me now.
So you got both them bitches in the same?
Bro, same month. Isn't that nuts? Literally 1 week I had it, then I had a bye week, like a football team had off, and then the next week I got COVID.
Damn. What the fuck y'all got out here?
It's New York, bro.
Y'all got that Omarion shit.
Oh no, what the Omarion, the flu. What's the one? The new one, the new variant. Cam, do you know what the new variant is? Flurona. It's like I think I had the Flurona that first time. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was like 102-degree fever in the tank.
The Flurona, Lord. He had the Flurona.
I had like 102-degree fever in the tank, but I'm happy to have you back. Jado is also in the building. He off camera. Because he like in the Zoom interview, he also had half of his head, so this time he just didn't want to pop in.
Yeah, right.
Shout out Jado, first time in New York. But congratulations on the solo project, bro. Welcome to the show in person.
Thank you, Rusky. Appreciate that.
I'm excited to talk about this project. So this is your first ever solo project, right? And I like how you kept it on the theme of like the James Bond shit, like JR007,
yeah.
No Time to Die. Was that always the plan for you to keep it like on theme with the James Bond stuff in your name and that?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna do like that whole thing forever. I might switch it up, like certain like little projects and shit. Be on some, on some whole different shit, like theme wise. Right,
because I feel like you low-key could have gone forever because they say be making James. There's so many James Bond movies. You had like literally a whole series of project names literally just given to you there too.
We got fucking comic book ideas for cover arts and all. I ain't gonna say too much, but it's gonna be nuts though. This the future shit.
Right. And it's so, when we did our interview last time, right? Like I knew you guys had a big following. But then when I dropped it and I saw like the response, I was like, these guys are crazy in Chicago. And it made me like look more into the Chicago music scene. So that's one thing I got to thank y'all for. Because y'all helped open my eyes a little bit more to what's going on out there and the music out there.
Oh, what you wasn't really tapped in like
I was tapped in, but like, it's kind of like in the way where it's like, okay, if you're not from New York, like, some of the big people in New York, but you're not as tapped in with like some of the people, the underground people who have huge followings, but aren't like, getting put on like radio stations and whatnot. I thought that was really cool after we spoke because y'all really tapped me in, and I definitely had that Mob Ties album on repeat during the pandemic too.
Yeah.
Like the scene in Chicago is really dope.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's like every year it's like a new little wave of upcoming artists and shit. My boy Pronto doing his thing. Key Millie SBG Chemo. SG Batman. Of course us. Shout out Rio Chini. That's my boy. It's a lot of people, bro, with talent. The eyes gotta see him, you feel me?
Right.
That's it. But I know once they see him, they gonna go up.
Why did you feel like now was like the perfect time for you to put out a solo project? You know what I'm saying? Because we got a ton of music with the Mob. Why did you feel like now was time for you to drop your own solo joint?
Shit, bro. To be honest, the trench mob shit just wasn't going how I wanted to go. You feel me? Because obviously I started with Sosa at first. And we was at a certain level with the shit. And then, he passed away, so I threw a wrench in some shit, and then I add my people into the group and all that, and then it took a little minute for the fans to adjust to him. At first, they wasn't really fucking with him like that, But shit, it's just like it's harder when it's a group, bro. It's really hard because not everybody got the same work ethic. Everybody got their own lives. You feel me? So it's easier if I just kick down the door and I bring them with me. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Got you.
You know what I mean?
So for you, it was like a little hard to navigate through that like new group dynamic versus what you and Sosa had started from the jump.
Yeah, but me and the guys definitely still got hella songs we could drop, and we gonna drop too. You feel me? But right now it's a 007 campaign right now.
Right.
You know.
So when it comes to like new music from the mob, it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little time, and then we just focusing on our solo stuff right now.
Yeah. But we gonna throw the mob in. We're gonna throw the mob in there every once in a while too. And the guys doing their solo shit too, you know. Lil Jado got a fuckload of shit in the vault that he ready to drop, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about timing, gang. Everybody waiting their turn. I had to wait my turn and shit, you know.
Right.
And now we about to do it.
When it comes to like artists out of Chicago, where do you feel like your place is at this moment in time?
Like, where do I think I stand?
Yeah. Stand your place in the game right now, coming out of Chicago, things like that.
Honestly, I think I'm the hottest Hispanic artist out of Chicago.
Talk your shit, bro. Go ahead.
But shout out my boy Los. He really don't got a lot of views right now, but that's my studio buddy right there.
Right.
I'm like this with him. Y'all check him out, Los. $, you feel me? But that man hard. He don't make that gangster music and shit, but that boy hard.
What type of music he make?
He make that he just make cool music. He make you feel like you know you don't want to fuck with him, you know. But he don't gang bang.
Mm.
But he'll still get you handled. But like he be on some on some cool shit though. Like he make shit for the hoes too.
He cool, but don't fuck with him is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's sweet though. My boy, bulletproof. He survived one to the head, and he got me on the side. So you know what happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Break down to me like, okay, so obviously you know like in New York we got Brooklyn, we got the Bronx, we got Queens, whatnot. Break down to me like the different areas of Chicago and how they're different, because that's the one thing that I really want to understand is how each area is like different from the other.
Wait. I'm sorry. Repeat that.
Like, you know how like in New York we got the Bronx, Brooklyn, et cetera, et cetera. So like I know there's like South Side Chicago. What else? There's a West Side,
the
right?
West Side. I mean, there's the East Side, but the East Side is basically like the fucking South Side because we got Lake Michigan. Like, so here's Chicago. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It goes like this. It could go like
it's like a little curve.
It could expand out like have an East Side, but it don't because the fucking lake right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when people say they over East, they like down here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the West Side is like basically like the middle of the city, and it don't really expand out much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So right here's the West Side, here's the South Side,
Mm.
here's the East Side, and then there's the North Side up here.
So the South Side's down here, and then the East Side is right.
It's like to the right of it.
But the West Side is like a little bit up.
Yeah. It's like in the middle. It's like in middle where you cut the city in half. That's
basically
where the West Side is. You feel me? Go to the left a little bit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but like y'all got how many boroughs?
We got 5 boroughs.
Oh, 5 boroughs. Okay. Yeah. So okay, in Chicago, like it's neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I lived in Cali before.
Right.
And that shit's so fucking weird to me, bro. Like they got so many cities and shit like right next to each other, and then it's all I don't know if it's Los Angeles County or if it's LA or whatever, but in Chicago, the street signs is green, right? So if you in them green street signs, it's gonna be the same street signs. You know you in Chicago, but everybody got their own neighborhood though. And like you just know by boundaries, like imaginary boundaries, you feel me? Like when you out that neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like but there's a ton of different neighborhoods, you feel me? They got their own names and shit, like Little Village, Humboldt Park, fucking Wicker Park, whatever the fuck you wanna, you know, like a whole bunch of Rogers Park, you know, but they all got the same street signs. You just know your boundaries. You feel like everybody knows the imaginary boundaries. But like in fucking California, the street signs change colors and shit, and like every block, like you don't know where the fuck you going. But if you in Chicago though, and you go west, and the street signs they change color, that's when you know you're like getting into the Chicago suburbs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So when the street signs change colors in Chicago, it means we going to the suburbs.
Yeah, it's basically like the Chicago. So the Chicago land is Chicago, and then the little strip of suburbs that like code it, and then the suburbs is like really west, like, you know.
Got you. I think I understand now.
Yeah,
cause like
I feel like it's much easier.
Yeah, Because I feel like I've spoken to so many Chicago rappers over the past year since the Zoom days, but I never really asked anyone to explain Chicago to me, like how it go. I've never been to Chicago. I haven't been to Chicago yet, but I've never like asked someone like, yo, what's the city like? How does it work, like structure wise?
Yeah, and then wait, what you mean?
Like how like what you just explained to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No one explained to me. No one had ever explained to me like how it goes.
No, I thought you were asking me another question. My fault. No, and I was gonna say and in Chicago, then like out here you guys got numbers like fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, the numbers only start happening like when you get towards the south side and shit.
Okay.
They in the west side too a little bit, like 13th and shit.
Right.
But then when you start getting past the 20s and all that, you in the south side. If you somewhere in 100 and goddamn something, get your ass out there and get the fuck out of there.
100 something, you gotta go.
Nah, they got like rats crawling around with Glocks in their back tail and shit. Big ass rats the size of dogs.
So
but
so if you in the hundreds in Chicago,
shout out my people in the hundreds though.
he said rats with the Glocks hanging off their back tail. That's mad funny.
Yeah,
that's mad funny. In New York, you just get rats holding pizza. I just want everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen the video of the rat carrying the pizza down the stairs of the subway?
I think I have, yeah.
Yeah, that's all we don't got rats with Glocks. We don't got that. We don't got that here. We just got rats with pizza.
Nah, but low key, like the south side, like, okay, I've been to clubs and shit downtown Chicago. And man, I'm not gonna say the name of the club because I ain't like that. I ain't gonna put their business out there.
Okay.
But man, I had my birthday at this club, right? And they throw me on the flyer.
Mm.
You feel me? I got face tattoos. Obviously I'm on the flyer with face tattoos. Now I get there with my people, and the fucking security guard think he goddamn top flight security of the world and shit. Think he a fucking Navy SEAL. He instantly, no face tats. And like, all my people got face tattoos. Basically, like damn near like fucking 80% of my people got face tattoos.
So they didn't want to let any of y'all in.
Nah, basically, but I'm like, all right, man, watch this, man. I'm gonna get a hold of the manager. I'm like, cause my people like to mouth off and shit. I'm like, man, let's walk away before y'all get us in. Like
get hot, yeah.
We really can't get in. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's go to this. Let's walk across because we had parked far. It's cold. You feel me? So I'm like, man, let's go across the street to the fucking Walgreens or whatever for a second. Wait for the manager and the owner to get there. As we like walking, we see him coming up. We like, here you go, right here. I'm like, come on. I give him some bread, whatever. And then and we walking up, bro. The security guard talking about, bro, if they get in, I'm quitting my job. I swear to God. Bro, it's not that.
Bro, it's not that
serious,
deep.
Bro.
I guess you lost your job. I guess you lost your job then, bro.
Right, what the fuck? But when you go like,
man thought he was an FBI for real.
Right. But see, when you go to the hood and shit, like you go out south to the hundreds and shit, man, you pop out the Sippin' Sing on Thursdays, man. It ain't gonna fuck your pockets up, and you gonna have fun in that bitch. It's just good vibe and shit.
So go there instead of whatever spot you were talking to. We're not gonna put their business out there.
If you wanna have fun and shit, and don't worry about no bitch ass bouncers and shit. Go to
I love these Chicago tales. I fuck with it.
But the bouncers don't play over there though. But they gonna be cool with you,
Right. As long as you cool with them. As long as you cool with them, they cool with you type shit.
Super cool, yeah. But yeah, they fuck around, pop your ass too though. Yeah.
See, like I be hearing these stories about Chicago, and I'm like, I'm like, this shit kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's a lot. I could tell you a lot of stories.
I can tell you a lot of stories about New York. I'm sure some of these stories will overlap and be very similar. But kind of like leaning away from that into like I saw and I heard that you got like this little collaboration thing that you did with a Chicago streetwear clothing, right?
Oh yeah, with Juggernaut.
Yeah. So tell me about that. What we got working? Do we have any of it on right now?
No, I don't. Damn, I should. Low key, the last time I was here, I'm tripping. Wait, not collab wise, but I got Juggernaut on this jacket right here.
That's fire. I like it.
Yeah, this bitch. Got the little pants on the back. I ain't gonna do too much.
But like you got like your own thing with them.
But yeah, me and them got a collaboration. I don't got it on right now. The last time I was in New York, I had my shit on with them. I shot a video in it too.
Dope.
But yeah, I didn't want to wear it again. Motherfuckers see me in New York again. Like, damn, boy, he's wearing the same shit. What the fuck?
How'd you end up getting into this collaboration with them?
Man, my brother and my manager, my brother, my homie, my manager / manager. You feel me? I got two managers. Who you plugged in with them or Tony or like both of y'all was plugged in with them, right? So my manager's been plugged in with them, and they got their own storefront downtown Chicago, and they doing it too. You know, they got they known, you know, they not know like nobodies and shit.
Right.
They doing their shit, but yeah, my people's they fuck with them, so they got us in touch with them. You know, we been rocking with them. They been on like a real friendship level type shit. So it was that time. We was like, fuck it, let's do a collab.
And now you got your own collab with them.
Yeah, because they did a recent. Well, before them, shout out DCG now too. They did a collab with DCG brothers. I don't know if you heard about them.
I've heard, yeah.
But they did some shit with them, and then after they did some shit with me too.
That's fire. Congratulations. Yeah. Shout out Juggernaut Clothing.
Yeah, shout out Juggernaut for sure.
Big shout out. So with this project, right? Do we have another solo project already in the works? Like, what are you kind of working on music wise right now?
Glad you said that. Glad you said that, cause look, I love my work, and I fuck with this last the one project. I just dropped. I fuck with this tape, but to be honest with you, a lot of that music was shit from like I was like 17 years old.
Oh wow! Like how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Okay, so you've been like saving this for the right time.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
So that tape, I want to say maybe like 60% of it is from like when I was like 16, 17, 18. Some of it got some like shit that I've done within like a year. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a mix of that. It was like a timeline. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this next tape that I'm dropping, really, I don't know if I'm gonna drop a tape, but I already got a file on my phone of 2022 drops. You feel me? And it's about like 14, 15 songs. I added some more. It's probably like 14, 15 songs right now that I know for sure I'm gonna drop in 2022. I don't know if it's gonna be a tape or if I'm gonna just push out the singles.
Right.
And then maybe drop a tape the following year. But I do want to drop a tape this year though. So
probably won't follow, and it probably won't follow the James Bond theme. Something different this time.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we really don't know. I'm not gonna be honest with you, bro. I'll be fucking. I'm the last minute kid, bro.
I thought you might have been like, oh, No Time to Die is gonna get like a deluxe or something like that. I would have been like, Trench Mob loves their deluxes, so I wouldn't be shocked if you made a deluxe for this album.
Nah, maybe shit. I don't know.
Who are some artists that you kind of really want to tap in with this next year? You know what I'm saying? Since we at top of the New Year's, is there anybody right now that you kind of really want to make sure that you try to get up with, work with, maybe even producer wise too?
Oh, out of Chicago?
Out of Chicago, out of anywhere.
Out of anywhere?
You could do Chicago too, of course.
Now, realistically, yeah, right. Because I mean, I ain't big name yet, so it's not like I'm a.
Well, realistic. All right, let's realistically. Who do you kind of want to work with?
Shit, who up and coming like me? Man, name some up and coming rappers from New York.
From New York?
Yeah.
So we got D-Thang, B-Love, trying to think, Bando, Lee Drilly, TG Crippy, Kenzo Balla. I'm naming people who I'm planning on bringing on the show recently too, because I brought so many people up here from Brooklyn, Leaky G Bando, Quelly Wu, Dusty Locane, Ross Swish. There's a lot of artists out here. You want to work with some New York artists, essentially, maybe.
Yeah. I want to fuck with the New York. I fuck with New York, bro. It's like a big ass Chicago kind of. You feel me? I heard of B Love. Folk got that one song, right?
My Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Mary J. Blige sample in the background.
That was a cool ass video, and then he got a remix with her, right?
Yep, with Herbo, and he got one with A Boogie. There's 2 remixes to it.
Okay, yeah. I fuck with bro. I work with him. Who shorty he be with? He be mad as hell in his songs.
K-Flock?
Yeah, K-Flock.
K-Flock, yeah.
He just got booked, right? Yeah, he gonna be free though. He ain't do nothing. Free K-Flock. Who else? I heard of Dusty Locane. Ass like the new Pop Smoke. He doing it.
Yeah, Dusty got a good ass album out right now.
He doing his shit. R.I.P. Pop Smoke too. Shit. Underground. It's a rapper named TG Commas from. I don't think he's from Baton Rouge. He from Zion City, Louisiana. And how I found out about his music, I was in the airport one time, and then I was waiting for my ride to pick me up, And then I take a seat or whatever. And it's some dude next to me. I guess his phone dead or some shit. And he like, oh, I keep your phone to cost make a call, whatever. I was kind of sketched out about him, whatever, at first, cause that's how I just am. But he wasn't on shit though. I gave him my phone, But I noticed he had a fucking thick ass accent, like a crazy ass accent. I'm like, man, where you from? And he said I'm from Baton Rouge, whatever. And then I'm from Chicago. We was chopping it up. He was like, yeah, I'm here for my homie. He do music and shit. Now usually I be thinking like, okay, probably like everybody do music. You feel me?
Of course.
He showed me his homie page. He got a good following and shit. And then I be playing his music. So shout out TG Commons on, bro.
TG Commons.
TG Commons with a K.
Commons with a K.
Yeah, he thorough.
I gotta check him out after
He'll
this.
turn you up. Yeah, bring him on your show if you can. You feel me? Yeah, he got some hard shit. I fuck with him. I work with him. Upcoming West Coast. Shout out my boy JR Bands. I got some shit with him. Who else rocking and rolling? Lil Weirdo. Shout out what's that nigga's name? Bravo the Bag Chaser. Shout out that nigga Lil Peso. I think he locked up too. That little nigga steady getting booked.
Yeah.
But free him, he gonna be out soon too. Shit. Yeah, man, it's just a whole Hispanic wave going on
in the West Coast. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out D Baby. He from I don't know if he from Dallas, from Houston. I don't know where he from. I know he from Texas though. But if you look him up, D Baby, DEE Baby, he Mexican. Faux ass hard. That nigga hard.
D Baby, I gotta check him out.
He hard, yeah.
Shout out all the Hispanics in the game doing the damn thing.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out
we see you, we support you, of course. Come on now.
Yeah, shout out my amigos.
We gotta support each other.
For sure, for sure.
Well, look, I appreciate you being here. We're gonna have you perform 2 records off the project, which I'm very excited about. Anything else that people gotta know before we sign off here for the day? It's this camera right over there on the right.
The right one?
Yeah, the right one right there.
Man, it's 2022. We got new shit coming, man. Don't snooze, please. Set your alarm.
Where can they follow you at too?
You can follow me 007 off Mason on Instagram. That's 007 off Mason. That's really what I only be on. I just made a TikTok because they fucking made me make a TikTok. I think it's the same shit, right? 007 off Mason on TikTok. I ain't got shit up there, but I'm gonna make some shit. I'm gonna put some shit on there.
It's coming.
I got a Twitter. What is it?
007 off Mason.
I don't be on Twitter like that though. But I gotta start being on Twitter shit. But I be on Instagram like a motherfucker. So yeah, I be on
Word.
Instagram.
So go follow him. Go follow him on Instagram and give him some love on TikTok because he hasn't even put anything up there yet.
And my YouTube trenchmobb.773. Go subscribe, man. We just cracked 70K subs.
Dope.
Yeah. So let's get it to 100, man.
Dope. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run up No Time to Die out now. Go run up that performance when it drops tomorrow. And until next time, JR007, Trench Mob in the building. My brother, appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.